NBA. Tell us what it's like to have your songs in the NBA 2K23 soundtrack.
Oh man, it's amazing. It's like, you know, obviously I've been on the soundtrack a couple of times, and to be on it so consistently is probably one of the best things you could wish for, actually.
Out of all of the rappers, do you think you're the best NBA 2K player?
Look at the score. Y'all tell me. Right now.
It's 8-0. He's acting like it's a blowout. I know you are a big NBA 2K player.
Well, we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But, Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. Kevin Huerter is out there with Terrence Davis. And it's Barnes in at the 3.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Huerter's pass leads to an open look.
Here's MP. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. MP's got 5 points so far.
And we're getting to that time of year, a lot of all-star debate. Some buzz around MP may be getting a spot on the squad.
Well, I know a lot of people out there lobbying for him, Greg. His numbers speak for themselves. It'd be too bad to see him get passed over. Here is Davis after the made shot from MP. 3 on the clock. And Davis can't get it to go. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. It's a 3-point game. MP, no good.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Now here is Davis. In the game against Toronto. Very impressive. Fires it up. That doesn't go either for Davis.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoffs.
And going out of bounds, last touch by Barnes. On defense, Sacramento. The 3 from MP. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And the pass to Murray. Davis kicks to Murray. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Brent, what about the play of Cunningham?
Well, he had a solid first year in the league, especially with the added pressure of being the #1 pick. Kind of a tough situation playing in Detroit for a team that's exploring a lot of young talent. So not only do you have to perform, you have to find a way to lead. And I think the expectations around Cade Cunningham were fulfilled for the Detroit Pistons.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg on a struggling. Team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots.
or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
Now here's Herter. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to end the run, and that one drops.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And here's MP for 3. Offensive rebound. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession. Here's Herter. Outside, Davis. Now here's Herter. Covered by MP. High post, Davis. Cunningham's there. Tipped away. Fast break, here we go. Herter with it. Now defended by MP. Sabonis with the bucket.
Well, Herter is a shooter, but right now dropping some nice dimes.
Pistons leading by 4. Here's MP. Rejected by Murray. And they get it back. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And a lot of power behind Sadiq Bey.
For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Outside, Davis.
Well, the Pistons for years have been just chasing away to try to get into the postseason, and felt kind of like a rebuild.
Changes here for the Kings. Sabonis, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Murray comes in for Barnes. And it's Terrence Davis in for Kevin Herter. Murray against Bey. Murray kicks to Monk. Let's go. And it's off the back rim. No good. They have. And the Pistons' win percentage last season about the same as the year before. But, Brent, that doesn't tell their whole story.
I appreciate that, Kevin. To provide some context for the Pistons, lots of injuries and COVID-related issues held them back. When they had health, they were close to a 500 team. So being young, being hungry, this squad is looking to take the next step.
Bagley and Stewart make up the inside pair. Cunningham and Bey share the wing duty. And it's MP in at the point guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now. MP outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now an 11-point Piston lead.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Pass to Murray. He dishes it to Monk. He kicks it to Lamb. Clock at 6. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hornets put on a show. He had 56 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Murray kicks to Monk. Outside, Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham. The Kings have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And that one falls for Davis. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Murray outside. Outside, Davis. The 11-footer. Good work there as it goes. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Cunningham passes to MP. Another three for Detroit.
Solid in the first. Fantastic here in the second. He was just waiting for the moment.
Now here's Herter. Covered by MP. Passes it to Murray. A minute 42 left in the first half of basketball.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And stolen by MP. The three. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
And prior to playing in college, Sabonis played professionally in Spain.
Well, that's such a head-scratcher to me. I mean, 16 years old. I mean, here you'd be getting your license. There, Sabonis was playing in professional leagues against grown men. So that experience certainly has helped him both in college and for sure being a pro now.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Olenek is checked in for Stewart. Nerlens Noel comes in for Sadiq Bey. Alec Burks checked in for Diallo. And Ivy subbed in for Cunningham. 41 seconds left now here in the second. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Herter. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Ivy. He gets that one. Ivy's got his first bucket of the night.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Up top, Herter. Covered by MP. Pass to Davis. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Kings shooting their fifth and 6 free throws of the game. And that one falls for Davis. And both free throws good for Davis. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Pistons on top, just dominating this one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
We've definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
On the floor for Sacramento, Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. Davis is out there with Kevin Herter, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. There's the 3. It's not going to go for him. And the Pistons now going the other way. In the corner, Bay with it. MP outside. For 3. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Detroit. Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating. And, GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Stewart, again, the Pistons score.
Yeah, Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Kicks to Barnes. Now the pass to Sabonis. Feeds to Murray. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Bagley. MP, that's for two. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Outside, Davis. Bay against Barnes. It's stolen by Bagley. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. Count it. 33 points for MP.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Barnes outside. Pass to Davis. To the middle. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Nice to see Sabonis and some of that mobility for a big man to use that screen and roll.
MP kicks to Cunningham. Nice ball movement by Detroit. A three from MP. Detroit keeping it alive. A new 14. Good on the bucket.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Passes it to Davis. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Murray. It's hauled in by Stewart.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. And that can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. And a different look here for the Pistons. Olenek is checked in for Bagley. Nerlens Noel comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Alec Burks checked in for Sadiq Bey. And Ivy subbed in for Cunningham. Then for the Kings, Madu, he's checked in for Sabonis. Marcus Morris comes in for Murray. And it's Malik Monk in for Davis.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The Pistons have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. And in a league full of shooters, Malik Monk is right there with the best of them.
And has always been a weapon from outside. Has refined his shot selection the last few years and starting to come into his own as a reliable outside threat.
Monk, the pass to Medu. Barnes with it. Now here's Herter. Covered by MP. 5 to shoot. To halt the run. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
Already impressing at a young age. Kevin Herter's dead-eye accuracy from deep combined with being a fearless competitor going inside. That's going to...
Making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Morris. Trey Lyles comes in for Kevin Herter. And Murray subbed in for Monk. Bay and Bagley will slot in at small and power forward. MP is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Stewart in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Stewart really valued for the energy he brings to the game. That and that 7'4" wingspan, that makes a lot of things happen.
Barnes against MP. And stolen by MP. Lays it down hard.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Wiles kicks to Barnes. Left side, Sabonis. 6 to shoot. Barnes outside. Sacramento again missing. Detroit's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. MP outside. From outside the arc. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. That's tipped. MP with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Shoots. And there's another one for the Pistons. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going. For the Pistons.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pistons.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Pass to Medu. The pass to Sabonis. Sacramento moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Barnes. The layup missed. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
All right, we're back with Mike Wang to break down some of the new things about badges in NBA 2K23. There's a new system in the game. Mike, break it down for us.
Yeah, so badges are a lot more strategic than they have been in the past. You have a certain number of badge points, and badges are broken up into tiers. So you have a tier 1, a tier 2, and tier 3 set of badges.
Here in the middle part of the season, Grant, what are the biggest challenges for players?
Well, BA, it's mental, physical, and emotional fatigue. Night in and night out, you have to stay focused. With the amount of games teams play, all those back-to-backs, traveling across the country, bringing it every time out can be difficult.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Irving and Curry, they man the backcourt together. Ben Simmons is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Sharp in at the 5 down low. And down it goes. 2 points.
When we talk about guards in the NBA, Kyrie is the best finisher in the paint.
From deep, MP hits the trifecta.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
MP's gone 1 for 2 from deep. Outside Durant. Pass to Curry. On the wing, Irving. Over MP. And too long on the shot. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Bay finds MP. First quarter, just over a minute played. Another 3 for Detroit.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
One thing to keep in mind with Marvin Bagley III, he's still so young.
It seems like he's been around forever, BA, but he was just 19 when he was drafted, the 2nd overall pick in 2018. His averages are great when he plays, so I think we got to give the young fella a little bit of time.
Here's MP after the basket by Brooklyn. And again, it's Detroit.
And 3 for 4 to start showing some rhythm.
The Nets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Irving. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Sometimes breaks are just as good as the gas pedal. Kyrie with the stop and pop.
Lets the 3 fly. MP no good. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Outside Durant. To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Stewart. MP outside. Buries it down low. MP's got 10 points in the game.
The passing game of Sadiq Bey keeps getting better and better since he joined the association.
To the paint. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Simmons.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
The aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
The Nets have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Pass to Curry. Back to Irving. To the inside. And the basket by Curry. And that'll tie this game up.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time. Shooting at a high clip He's found ways to get quality looks.
Stewart against Simmons. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Here's MP. They get it back. Again, MP missing.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Irving finds Durant. Inside. Here's Simmons. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Simmons has gotten his second bucket on the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert. You know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Olenek's checked in for Bagley. Noel comes in for Stewart. Burks, he's checked in for Bay. And Ivy subbed in for Cunningham. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Warren's checked in for Ben Simmons. Harris comes in for Durant. Thomas, he's checked in for Curry. And Sumner subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Thomas. 17 points in his last outing. Burks against Harris. Clock at 4. Shoots over Burks. Rebound by Olenek. And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit. But, you know, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
Now here's Warren. We saw him with 19 his last time out. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk. That one's off.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Here's Thomas. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Now here's MP. They lead by 7. He buries it from 3.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Pass to Warren. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Noel. Here's MP. And again, it's Detroit.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he drops the first. Pistons going with a whole new group out there. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Durant, he's checked in for Sharp. Curry comes in for Harris. Simmons is checked in for Thomas. And Irving is subbed in for Sumner. Free throws good from Durant. Well, Smitty, great teams have a plan B when the plan A fails.
Well, BA, a part of it is coaching, but it's also about having the talent to win more than one way. Also, it's about ad-libbing and being able to change on the fly.
Kate Cunningham out there with MP. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Marvin Bagley. And it's Bay in at power forward. That's the group for Detroit right now.
When it comes to surveying the floor, Durant's height is a major asset.
Cunningham against Irving. From deep, MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists in the game.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Now here's Simmons. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. Irving, that's good.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. So it's Detroit now. Following the bucket by the Nets. Burks passes to MP. Down low. Bagley. Up and in on the layup. And the Pistons lead by 17.
Beautiful call. Time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Pass to Simmons. A minute 58 left in the second period. Off the mark, making him 5 for 6 now. Bay with it. Irving picks him up. Simmons against MP. Outside Burks. Cunningham with the ball. Bagley down low. Guarded by Durant. From deep, MP. Durant pulls it in. Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Curry. That shot off the mark. Ooh, good D by Bagley.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history. He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
The kick to Durant. Let's go with a 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Durant's got 8.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
To the middle. MP no good.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Yeah, just outworking the coverage. Warren enjoys going up strong and cashing in despite the contact.
MP against Simmons. Now here's Cunningham. He's guarded closely. Yep, that one goes. Cunningham's got his first 2 points.
A confident scorer in close. Once Cunningham feels like he has an advantage, he exploits it.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Trying their best to catch up.
And so it's Detroit, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Up big because of their 3-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. We'll be back in a moment. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Detroit has possession. They led the game at one point by 20. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Nash's 5. Irving and Curry, they man the backcourt together. Sharp out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. Got it.
On offense, Kyrie Irving is so crafty. He keeps finding ways to get around the D.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Curry against Cunningham. Outside Simmons. Pass to Sharp. The kick to Durant. 5 on the clock. He was all alone on that one. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
From the mid-range, it's like a lay-in for KD. Easy money.
And here's MP from outside. The shot no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
The Pistons have been in rebuild mode for a while. They've stockpiled a lot of young talent. This is when things should start to come together.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Kings was all business. He added 43 points and also did a lot of damage from long. A Hall of Fame level performance the whole league is talking about now. It was a masterpiece. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Misses the 3. So, Smitty, you think the Pistons are ready to become the bad boys of the league again?
B.A., they're not really that kind of team. They're built more around offensive firepower, not the defense and rebounding that was their trademark in the old days.
Stolen by MP. And now the Pistons in transition. Here's Bay. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
What a game from Sadiq so far. Getting the shots he wants and firing away.
MP against Irving. No good on the 3. Detroit has gone to 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Cunningham passes to MP. And here's Noel. Back to MP. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
Burks, he's checked in for the Pistons. Ivy comes in for Cunningham. Pass to Thomas. Here's Harris. Here's Sumner, covered by MP. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Burks with it. Warren covering. Detroit, no good that time either.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
Pass to Thomas. Harris on the wing, covered by MP. Here's Sharp. Just 3 to shoot. No good. Oh, great D that time from MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 10 points in just the second half.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Warren. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. Looking to end the run. And it's blocked by Noel. The Pistons have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. MP left side. Olenek's checked in for the Piston. Making some changes. Curry, he's checked in for Warren. Ben Simmons comes in for Thomas. And Irving is subbed in for Sumner. Pass to Sharp. Harris on the wing. Back to Curry. To the inside. And Irving with the basket. On the assist by Curry. Curry's got 5 assists tonight. And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
You know, that's the kind of play that can really start a run. He knows a little momentum can get them back even.
Bay, the small forward, with Bagley holding down the 4. Cade Cunningham out there with MP. And it's Stewart in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now here's Irving. Back to Simmons. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. From deep, MP. The rebound by the Nets. Simmons has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Harris. Here's Sharp. Stewart defends. Detroit with a rebound.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
MP. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Trent.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do. Finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
And the Nets making a change here. Durant's checked in. And here's MP from outside. They grab their own miss. Stewart finds Cunningham. Here's Bagley. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the Pistons lead by 8.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Here's Irving. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Now here's MP from downtown, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Irving, and it's Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 5th rebound in this one. MP against Irving. A nice shot by MP. And now it's an 11-point Pistons lead.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
On the wing, Irving. Pass to Simmons. Just 4 to shoot. Outside for Irving. Over MP. Irving, no good. Detroit has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. MP outside. The 3. And again.
Once again, he hits the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance has tied him for 3rd most 50-point games in a season. He just keeps delivering. Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. They're behind by 14. 1:27 left to play in the 4th quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans. And it motivates him to always give them his very best. Pass to Stewart. Outside for Bay. Bagley with it. MP outside. Three-pointer. Another shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
An effective role player. Isaiah Stewart is with.
And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. We'll see you.